Just put that on. All right. For me, this picture depicts deliberate intent. The universe in those eyes are so beautiful. The tongue, for me, made me laugh, and that is good. Life is playful, and we can have fun, even as we apply our deliberate intent. My focus of intent for this week, all captured in this one little old post. So cool.
For me, it is curiosity.
The raw
And
innocence is
first,
captured there as well. Sorry, you were saying for you is curiosity.
it's curiosity and
So
awareness uh, of adventure.
well,
Yes.
make a comment and say that.
Okay. Okay. She shared in a group.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the picture's already there from yesterday. Uh, all right. So while you do that, I'm gonna go to Beena sit. Just yes, me too, says Donna.
What magical blue eyes.
Yeah. I don't know why people like blue eyes so much, but anyway, they are
No,
nice.
it's not about blue eyes. It is like, yes, in some cases, some colors are prominent.
Yeah.
But for me, if I just try to like see which colors uh, is my most favorite, I'll say black in eyes.
Interesting. I do like them. I mean, not saying I don't, but I like
And
them all.
it is interesting that
Yeah.
though this picture is by the tongue out and it it's supposed to be very innocent and cute, but the eyes of the baby and the expression, other than just tongue, are not actually cute, but more aware. I don't know why.
Say that again now.
I'm saying that yes, the expression that tongue makes this picture cute. But if I just other than if I look at the whole picture, other than just tongue, I'll see that
Oh, I'm sorry.
no
You have to
cuteness.
start again. I was starting to read your post, but I'll wait until.
Okay, just read. I'm just
Uh,
we will
okay.
talk later.
Verbal selfie, practicing self-expression, sharing feelings, thoughts, and more. We live in a world where we feel good and make our own bonsai trees and plants. Yeah, I know they look super cute and beautiful too. And also, yes, they bring nature inside our homes. But why don't we build designer homes, cities, counties, etc., to be part of nature? What a strange world we have created and living in. Ugh, for me, bonsai trees are delineation of limitations, restrictions, space, comma, control, space, comma, space, inhibiting growth, space, comma, space, denying and snatching freedom, no space, comma,
Okay,
negating natural process and also going against nature, uh, space, period, space.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Just for I love what you're writing though. I'm going to ignore the stuff now. Just for a
Okay.
few seconds, imagine yourself as a tree who is forced to become a bonsai. But in reality, capital B, we don't need to imagine at all. Many of us are humanoid bonsai plants or trees. Our culture, society, religion, family, friends, and people who we follow or admire, they all could be the contributor directly or indirectly, but they all together can do nothing if we stop creating, accepting, and applying these limiting misbeliefs. B said, yes, yes. But in reality, we don't need to imagine it all. Many of us are humanoid bonsai trees, plants or trees. Our culture, society, family, friends, people who we follow, admire, they all could be a contributor directly or indirectly. But they all together can do nothing if we stop creating, accepting and applying these limiting misbeliefs. Ah, this is just fabulous stuff, Beena. This is
Other than punctuation.
what's that? Yeah, yeah. I want to show you something real quick. Uh,
Uh-huh.
where will I do this? I'll just edit in a email. See, I have Grammarly um, as a extension. So well, I also got Pro Writing Aid. But you see what happens here? So
Oh, yes.
you just get the extension for your browser. I believe it will do it in. Um, you see, so it'll give you see practicing like this, and see it says take out the. You see it shows you to take out the space with the thing, and see you see
Okay.
same with the ellipsis. You see it says three dots,
Uh-huh.
not four. We live in a
Oh.
world now. It says, oh, well, I just want to take out that, but no, that we want to leave. It's interesting that they want to take out the capital for the world, but not bonsai trees and plants. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
okay, yeah, I know. We live in a world where we feel good to make our own bonsai trees and plants, and then yeah, we can put a full stop. Yeah, just
Okay.
that's not
Okay.
required,
Yes.
just because it
Hmm.
makes it a power sentence. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
They look super cute and beautiful too, and also yes, comma, they bring nature inside our homes. And the comma goes inside, or the full stop goes inside the inverted commas.
Okay.
But why don't we build, design our homes? Again, it's a list, you see. So it takes a comma there: homes, cities, countries, etc., to be part of nature. And that "be" I'll leave capitalized because you want
Oh,
to
yes.
emphasize it there, right?
Yes, I did that.
Right. What a strange world we have created and are living in, right?
Okay.
Instead of
Now it
just
makes sense.
we have
Yes, it
created
makes sense.
and are living in. And then full stop. Yeah, because it makes it more powerful to make a full stop.
Okay.
You see? To go then.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yes.
And then we'll put exclamation so that's new sentence. See?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, the
Yes.
bonsai trees are delineations.
I just
Can be
actually
a
noticed
delineation
that.
of limitation, but are delineations of limitations.
Yes. Yes.
And then you see it saying take out the space, take out the space, take out the space. Well, it added the space on the other side too. Take out the space. It's fascinating for me that you do that. Have to go there too. There we go. Okay. Are delineations of limitations, restrictions, control, inhibiting growth,
It
denying
is
and snatching
because
freedom.
okay, why I do that, I guess that my grammar is still very weak and punctuation, of course, because I actually haven't read and learned these things in school.
Mm. But you read and you see it in just regular reading. You've never seen the space
But I
punctuation.
never actually put attention towards that. I never pay
Right, but
attention.
that's fascinating that you see it automatically. You know what I mean? Any book you read, they all have that. So
But
it's
I never pay. Sorry, but yes, this is the fact that I
right,
never pay.
right, right. It's fascinating.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Inhibiting growth.
Just for a few. Just for
I'm
a few.
also going again, just for a few,
Yes.
yes, a few seconds. Imagine yourself as a tree who is forced to become a bonsai. Just take out that and then the capital here. But in reality, they want to put a comma. Oh, no, that. Okay. We don't need to imagine at all our culture. Oh, okay, so it doesn't look wrong to you when you see it like this way?
Actually, I don't know why I don't pay attention to that. I always do that,
Yeah,
and okay, this is something really strange with me. Once a thing kept stuck in my mind, like we have a food seller here, like fast food vendor across the street, and he's very famous. Everybody knows him by his name, but I don't know. Somehow I got his name wrong. And no matter how many times Farooq used to tell me that Beena, his name is not this, but this. I I don't remember. I don't know. So
yeah.
my mind is just something like really incredible in these
Well,
things.
we can change that. And I know what you
Okay.
mean. We have to make a very concerted and deliberate effort. And it's all about,
This thing I was not sure about, that putting that full stop
it
inside.
goes inside the inverted commas. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was not.
But well, where do you have this? This comma doesn't have a previous one. So this can go away. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, unless you want to put misbeliefs in inverted commas.
No, but it is actually from the start. Like we have that from the start. I actually put
Oh,
all
I
these
see.
things.
Oh, it's your entire thing is a quote. I got you.
Yeah.
So it does belong. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I was saying earlier. The punctuation goes inside the quotation marks always.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like where you
That makes more
added
sense.
years was they bring nature inside our homes. You see, comma. Now over
Hmm.
here, if you really want to do this totally, you just put a single quotation mark because it's
Okay.
inside a double.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to get now, very fiddly about it,
Hmm.
and the same thing with yeah, you know what I mean. We'll do that as well. We'll just give you like full.
Okay. What if we just write it in just all caps? That's it. No comma, no inverted commas.
Where you talking about?
V or V.
Either way, nothing. But they all together can do nothing. Yeah, it's in this case, it's actually better without the inverted commas
Yeah.
because inverted commas implies some kind of distortion of we, and all you want is emphasis of we. Um, but yeah, the quotes are yes, they bring nature inside our homes. You're quoting people in general that say
Yes.
that, so it's
Yes.
appropriate, right? That one down there didn't need it. Imagine yourself as a tree who is forced to become a bonsai. But in reality, we don't need to imagine it all. You don't actually need the but here. You can just take out the but.
Okay.
It's just, well, if you overuse buts, because what are you, when you say but, there's usually, there's a kind of a contrasting argument, right? So
Hmm.
just for a few seconds, imagine yourself as a tree who is forced to become a bonsai. In reality, we don't need to imagine at all. There's not necessarily a but, you see? And okay,
Okay.
actually needs a period
Okay.
here, you see? There's
Okay.
not really a counter argument there, you see? So it
Okay.
just reads a bit more fluidly and just, but to use it sparingly, just from a
Mhm.
writing point of view. You see, and then I'll
Okay.
put a period there instead of a comma. Many of us,
Okay.
but in reality, we don't need to imagine at all. Many of us are human-eyed bonsai plants or trees, I can't say. And people who we follow or admire, you see, then I put a comma here. They all
Yes.
could be the contributor directly or indirectly. And I put another comma, but they all together can do nothing. Now there's a but. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now there's an actual
Okay.
but. But they
Okay.
all together can do nothing if we stop creating, accepting, and applying these limiting misbeliefs. Very powerful. Very powerful. This is beautiful what you've written, Beena. And again, just get Grammarly and it will fix those things for you automatically. Yeah, some of them you can ignore like this, but then you'll know when to ignore it, you see? So
Mhm.
practicing self-expression, sharing, feeling, thoughts, practicing self-expression, sharing feelings, thoughts, and more. Feelings, comma, thoughts, and more. Yes?
Mm.
That
Again, the comma
Well,
before
again,
N.
because otherwise it's thoughts and more. It's one thing, you see. So you want to practice self-expression, sharing, feelings, thoughts, and more. That's why the
Okay.
comma before the and. Yes, it's called the
Okay.
Oxford comma, and it's very important because otherwise it now becomes uh,
Thoughts
thoughts and
and more.
more. Becomes one thing. You see?
Mhm.
You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Yes.
I have a whole article about this, and people don't understand this. And in general, use it here rather than not, because if you make a list of stuff, that last becomes an and. Um, you see, okay, so yeah, for instance, our culture, society, religion, family. Then it would be, if I take this out, it's friends and people, where you want
Ah.
friends and people. You see, it's not friends and people. You see,
Okay.
so
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So it's like if I made a shopping list and go buy, okay, go buy milk and bread, macaroni and cheese.
Oh, so it become
The,
mac and cheese.
right, exactly, exactly. Now you're gonna go and you're gonna buy mac and cheese. You're gonna go to the deli or you're gonna buy the pre-made mac and cheese things. But if I said macaroni, comma, cheese, then you're gonna buy the macaroni to cook and you're gonna buy cheese separately. See?
Hmm.
So that's a
Okay.
better way of remembering it, because that's now mac and cheese becomes is a thing that typically goes together. You see, but okay, friends and people can go together too. So it just gets confusing, but also it's about consistency. If you use this consistently and you do want to separate out, like in the macaroni and cheese example, then you've got a pattern of doing that, and then your reader will know what you're saying. But if you haven't been doing it now, suddenly when you leave it out, does she mean macaroni and cheese or does she mean mac and cheese? You see? So,
Hmm.
yeah. All right. So what
Fair
I'm
enough.
going to do here is, it's just good. Editing is very powerful. Being to learn to be a good editor, it's about deliberate applied discernment. And it's about precision of precision of attention. So it's a good
Mhm.
skill. It's a good skill. I'm not necessarily just being fiddly. It's about that
No,
discernment and the skill. You see, so it's a skill that applies in different ways because
but also it makes any text sensible.
right. But again, forget the practical usage now. I'm purely going this from the psychology.
Mhm.
When we edit like in what we did now, I have to shift context. I'm not reading for the meaning only. I'm reading also for the flow. I'm reading for the greater whole of it. I'm reading for readability. I'm reading for legibility and so on, right? So I'm shifting my perspective to actually multitask at the same time. Yes, I can't forget the meaning also, but I have to look at things in a bunch of different contexts all at the same time. So it is training the eye and the ear and the mind to be discerning. It's very much editing is discernment and it is layered attention. So
Hmm.
it's a very powerful skill. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't just
But
apply to editing. We can apply it to all sorts of things, but it's a different mind. Now, do yourself a favor. Don't edit while you write. Write,
hmm.
get the content out first. In other words, write ugly is very important because any fool can edit. I mean, look, the software was editing there, right? But the software cannot write the content for you, right? So editing is very simple to do. Really, it's not a big thing to do. I mean, yes, there are degrees to it, and there's you can do content editing where we change the sentence structure, stuff like that, which that's the software can't do. But for the most part, that can fix your editing can be fixed with software or any editor, but they can't write for you, right? So you have to get the story out first and then edit. It's very important to separate the two, which is again a important skill that to understand that editing is a separate skill. So when we listen to people, Yes, we want to hear them, and we want to hear what they are saying. And then we want to maybe separately think of it from an editing point of view, which is implication, meaning, extra connectivity, all that stuff. So it becomes a very profound skill when it comes to hearing as well. It's just anyway. I just put it in your. Did I enter? Yeah. So you can copy and paste from Messenger.
Yes, it is really amazing.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. I really need to understand how my mind actually works,
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
I am very keen in observing if I want to,
Yeah.
but somehow I'm really careless also.
Right. And that's the thing. That's why this editing is a profound thing, precisely because of that, because of assumptions. You know what I mean? You write it and then you assume it's all good, and that's the thing. So, when we get to that point where we don't assume, and we can check our stuff with an objective perspective, that's very powerful. That's very powerful.
Okay, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Somehow my net was working, but your side was frozen.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Live in a world where we feel good to make and on bonsai trees and plants. Yeah, it looks super cute and beautiful too. And also, yes, live in nature inside our homes.
um,
Right. Okay, done.
yeah, I will say to
Yes.
edit one's own writing is much
Yeah.
harder than to edit someone else's, because we we
Oh,
we, we know what we mean to say, and our brain fills in automatically. So we have to learn to read differently when we read our own writing. It's quite amazing. Okay, so you've shared. Tell me when you shared, and I'll go to the. Oh, I can go now anyway. Go to the group.
okay. I already shared that. Or
To the
not
group.
shared that, edit that. Yes. Now I'm
Yeah.
sharing.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Well, while you do that, I'll do
Now I'm sharing.
the approval. Somebody wants to join. Oh,
Ah, good.
Guy, I keep on like, man. You just spamming this year. So now I put on. When they put ads like this, I put them on post approval. If they don't get it after a while, then I just. I haven't actually kicked anyone from the group that I know of that I can remember. Maybe one or two, but if they don't get a clue about uh, oh,
Interesting. That Reka and Cher, they like my post here on my timeline. Wow,
yeah,
she was
yeah,
reading.
Erika, yeah. Okay, so I got a message from Donna. Yeah, just right
Mhm.
now. So I saw your post on unconditional. Oh my, I so felt the words as they have come from my heart as well. Perhaps not nearly as eloquent as this post, but very much the same feelings and energy behind the words. Do you remember me expressing I love in such a big way? And many people and things have no idea I have love for them. That post is exactly the large abstract meaning of my attempt to articulate to you. This has touched my heart deeply and a profound moment in time as well. I
Wow.
have tears of joy. I am going to share on my Facebook with no comment, as it is my feeling of what everything and every being is about. This is what I aspire to be all the time, unconditional love.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes. I, uh, I hear you with the big caps here. I hear you.
Why it comes down to my after my picture of verbal selfie, the text, but
That's what I was trying to say the other day. That's Facebook does that. So when I share my posts, I when you know now you can actually go back to the timeline and edit it and paste in since it's still on your clipboard. Whenever I share, I copy my text and then when it says say something about this and I put it on top. Otherwise it ends up at the bottom and it's I don't care for it like that. So I always copy before I share, and then I paste it on top, and then it's at the top and the bottom because people don't read it when it's at the bottom. I feel.
it doesn't look nice. Also, I don't know
I
why, but
agree. I agree. So just go to the group, and
I'm
then
doing. I'm doing.
or you just edit in the group and paste it in. Yeah, yeah.
I'm actually using what you and Olivia have suggested as my name. Be Sid.
Ah, yes, yes. So what is Sid? The meaning of Sid again?
Sid means is the one who is speak. Actually, these are initials of my caste or surname.
Yes,
So
yes. But that's what I'm saying. You know, what does Sid mean? Because it's Siddiqui,
the
but
one,
you
yes, the
the
one
one.
who speaks truth, always truth,
Ah,
nothing
okay.
but truth.
Okay. So be truthful, in other words.
Yes.
Right. Right. I mean, that would be or in other words, be real.
Oh yes. Yes. So
Yeah.
now I have to delete all these text under that picture. Hmm?
No, you can't, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to just show on top and the bottom, but it's going to say more. So it doesn't matter, you know.
Okay. Okay. Now it makes sense. It looks better. Thank you so much for that editing part.
Oh,
And
I
I'll
love it. I love it. I really do enjoy it. That post that Donna's talking about, I was just saying when that was written, the you took hold of me and I immersed into the writing and it came out magically. I was channeling you also. Fantastic. Because you know what she said. So yeah, that's one of my favorite posts actually. I really like the way that came out. It really is quite a
which
poetic
one?
post.
Which one?
The one with unconditional love. Yeah, this one. Sorry, I just clicked on the more now. So when it's a more and the more's a lot, then it opens it in a new. Dear Biella, what are your thoughts on unconditional love? And then the heading. I have to read this in. Hang on, I have to show you because if I read it here, it doesn't show the same formatting. So though I like this on my blog, it's better.
Okay.
Let's see. I think I have it on the Nobilia page blog. Excuse me.
God bless you.
Thank you. I always feel so bad sneezing because the microphone's right here, so it's very noisy, I imagine.
No, not much, but
Oh,
yes,
all right.
of course it's
Yeah, I try
nice.
and put it up sometimes. I don't know if that helps much or not, but
Oh God, I'm struggling for like for 10 days or more, I guess, that with the throat, like dryness, and sometimes I have to actually hold my microphone in my hand and just close it.
okay. So I don't have it on this post. I don't have it over here. It's only on my other. That's interesting. I thought I had it here. I was pretty sure I did. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, Sometimes just a search that is. Wow, I'm surprised I don't have it here. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. All right. I don't know if you want to read through this now or not, but anyway.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you see now it's got, you see the heading like this, you see? It makes more sense. And then you got the color and the pictures. I don't know. You don't get this on Facebook, you see? So,
Oh,
it's
yes.
only aware love. You see the headings like that. I don't know. It just makes a little difference for me. So, um, so loving love. But yeah, it's a beautiful post. If I read it, I'll get too emotional right now. So, but what I'll do is I'll send you the link and then you can read it later. Yeah.
Okay, okay. It is interesting
Yeah.
that
Well, you can read it. Yeah.
no, in my diary, I guess 1 year or maybe yes, a year back, I wrote something about conscious love, and it was like really interesting for me that and actually I haven't read anything about conscious love, and
Mm,
I wrote something. I will go back and read again
bye. Bye.
what I wrote at that time, because I was not actually aware of all these things, but somehow just come in my mind. It was like a random thought, and I wrote something about that. Okay, let me read, because before reading your post, I want to see what I was writing at that time,
Brilliant. 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 Brilliant.
because yeah, it will be fun, because it
Oh
would be a
yeah.
really
Oh
funny
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
It would be really
Yeah.
funny,
Oh,
but
brilliant.
it is still, I don't know what I was writing. I was thinking at that time. It was actually me trying to understand. By writing down, I was actually trying to understand what is this, what this conscious love is.
Ah. So you have a post that you already made.
No, in my diary.
That's what I mean. It's a ready-made post. You can just copy it from there, what you wrote on conscious love,
Oh
and
yeah.
make a post out of
But first, let me read. I don't know what
it.
I.
Yeah, yeah. No, well, edit it and adjust it. Yeah, yeah.
It could be a total nonsense.
We'll see. We'll see. This is going to be fun. Well, I love
Oh
that you
yeah,
have
it
a
will be fun.
diary, Beena. Do you keep your diary regularly?
Oh yes, and I told you that I have burned also. So
Right, right. Well, that's why I wasn't sure. So, that's fantastic, Beena. That's really exciting. I love that.
okay, what I wrote here. There is no whole or no complete. There is no small, no big, no close, no far. Like time, like time. Our limitations are also an illusion. Huh?
Wow, that's like a little poem. All right. Can you put that in Messenger or somewhere, and I'll show you something with it.
Okay. I'm just writing down. I'm just reading the random things I wrote.
Just
Um,
just that little bit, that sentence that you read there, real quick. Can you
okay.
copy and paste, or is it handwritten?
No, no, it is handwritten.
Okay. All right. It doesn't matter. Just type it out real fast,
Okay.
or just read it to me. I'll type it.
Okay. There is no whole or no complete.
Hang on. There is no whole
Whole.
or no
Yeah.
complete,
Yeah. There
or
is.
no complete like this. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's,
There is no whole or
yes.
no complete.
No, no, no. WHOLE. Whole.
Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, even better. Okay.
Okay. There is no whole or no complete. There is no small, no tiny, no close, no far.
Okay, and that's it?
No, like
Oh,
time. Our, our limitations are also an illusion.
okay, so no close, no far, and then
Like time, capital
oh,
T.
like time, like
Yeah.
this.
No, yes, like time. Our
Uh-huh.
limitations are also an illusion.
Our limitations are also an illusion. Right? That's it.
Yes, yes.
That's accurate like that. Okay, now I'm going to show
Oh,
you
yes, yes.
what I do magic here now. What's the magic of Beena? Just you'll see. There is no whole or no complete. There is no small or tiny, no close, no far. Like time, our limitations are also an illusion. Full stop. And we have that. And there you go. All right. Do you see the difference? You can't see
Yes.
it in its whole here. But now this becomes this beautiful magical poem. There is no whole or no complete. There is no small or tiny. Now here we can put in a comma. No close, no far. Yeah? Comma
Yes.
again. Yes?
Okay.
Like time, our limitations are also an illusion. We don't have to have the commas here, but they
No,
do help a little bit.
and you write it end. It's an illusion.
Oh, right. Yeah, I do that sometimes for some strange reason. Like time,
Artistic people.
right? No far. And
I was
no
actually
close, no
laughing
far.
when
So actually,
Rachel asked you.
we can actually, if you want, either way, we can take out all the commas. We don't need them really. Or you
Just
can,
do this. You
yeah.
are beautifying this.
What's that?
You are beautifying all these things.
Right.
So you
There is no
just do it.
whole or no complete. There is no small or tiny, no close, no far. Like time, our limitations are also an illusion. Now, yeah. Now, for me personally, I'd actually put a full stop here and make
Okay.
this a new
Just do
sentence.
this.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
do it.
All right. Like time, our limitations are also an illusion. And, but you know, the poetry, it helps when you have as little punctuation as possible.
Okay.
There is no whole or no complete. There is no small or tiny, no close, no far. Like time, our limitations are also an illusion. You see, we've given an extra pause here. Like time, our limitations are also an illusion. It's an extra emphasis. But isn't this just like in this poetry format? Now, you see, when I read it
Yes.
this way, even if I put in the punctuation, you know what I mean? If you say,
Mhm.
okay, there is no whole or no complete, and
Oh, yes.
there is no small or tiny, no close, no far. You see? And then again, yeah, would be a full stop capital. Like time, again, the comma is needed there. Our limitations are also an illusion. You see, in the poetry format, it's much stronger. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
it's
Yes.
incredible, isn't it?
Yes.
All right,
Yes, it
there
is.
you go. There's a just that. There's a post for you with a beautiful picture. I mean,
Okay.
well,
Okay.
just the poem part now, not the other one. Oh, you can put
Yes.
them both if you like, but you know, I mean, just that with a
Yes.
fantastically beautiful picture that's appropriate to it. That's a
Okay.
that's a perfect post. You know.
Okay. Oh my God! What I wrote.
Now I'm gonna read it for the content. There is no
Okay.
whole or no complete. In other words, there's always more. There is no
Okay.
small or tiny, no close, no far. Like time, our limitations are also an illusion. So you are saying all of the above are limitations. You are saying
Yes.
whole and complete are also limitations.
Yes.
But you see the significance. I mean, that's a very profound thing to say. It's not a simple thing to say. You see, it's a very layered, sophisticated point, which in poetry format, it we tend to think more deeper, more profound when stuff is written in poetry. You see. So, and the way you wrote this, your mind was writing it in poetry format. Olivia does this too, and she's, when she started writing, she would write it in prose like this, and I said the same for her. I said, just put it, and now she does, and you see her magical poems that she makes. You see, so it shifts it because your mind thinks that way. So I'll bet you
Yeah.
many of your posts. We could probably do it. We could probably do it with this post too, with the bonsai post thing.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, this one's already
Yes.
done now. But you see, we live in a world, and then you break it there where we feel good.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it wasn't quite written in the same bonsai way. That was written. This one, sorry, wasn't quite. This one is written in a poetry style. The bonsai one, not so much. But yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. I see this with many people. They say things sometimes, and in their minds they were writing a poem and they didn't realize it. And the formatting shifts the whole thing. It's quite magical, isn't it?
Yes. Actually, I was reading my post, my note about conscious love, and I will share. It is in Urdu, and I will share with you. Just give me 10 minutes. I'll be here again.
Okay. Okay. Brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Oh, sure. Sure. Sure.
I'm not leaving meeting
Yeah. Yeah.
for
No. No.
this.
I know. I'll just put it on pause. So no problem.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I'll just continue in screen share, and then you can see what I'm doing in the 10 minutes here. Well,
Okay. Okay.
I'll just have fun. I'll just catch up on my Facebook.
Okay.
Huh. Oh, mm. Feeling some joy and love come through me. Ha! All comes tumbling down. Oh, I can't share your post. Hmm. Oh, oh, that's interesting. Okay, never mind. Hmm. Wow, I'm looking forward to your share, Beena. Said she was going to share, but I don't see it. Oh, very good indeed. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. Hello world. Hello world. Mm. Are you amping up the excitement, Beena? Oh.
Okay, I'm here.
Ah, brilliant, 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 brilliant.
Okay, before I read your post, which I know that what it will be, I want to read you for you something which I wrote
I love it.
year ago,
I love it. Okay.
or yes, at least a year. It is in Urdu. I will read first in Urdu,
Yes,
then I will
yes.
read. Okay, बस इस बार मोहब्बत शऊरी है तमाम हवास तमाम ही जज्बात और तमाम ही रुझानात के साथ बस इस बार मोहब्बत शऊरी है एक ही कुलिया है अपने आप को अपनी साथ को मोतबर करने का अपने फैसलों को इज्जत देने का अपने रब के दिए हुए शऊर का शुक्र अदा करने का मोहब्बत अपने पास मौजूद सोची समझी चालाक सी मोहब्बत अपने दिल को टूटने से बचाने के लिए मुसल्ला सी मोहब्बत जो पहले देखती है भालती है एक एक उठते कदम को जांचती है स्पॉटलाइट डालती है अपने महबूब पर एक एक बाल की बनावट परखती है बिल्कुल नहीं मानती कि महबूब मासूम है जानती है कि जाल की बुनत जारी है इसके चारों तरफ जाल जो अनकबूत भी हो सकता है परवाह नहीं बस एक गजब की मोहब्बत अपनी जात पर एतमाद का नाम है अब देखो रक्स खंजर की धार पर। यही तो असल रक्स है जो एक खुली आंखों और अक्लो शऊर से लैस जंजू करता है अपने जीतने का, अपने होने का, अपने इस काबिल होने का जश्न, फतह का रक्स। अब कि मैं, हाँ मैं जानती हूँ, मुझे देख रहा पर वही तो है जो मेरे वजूद के लिए मिट्टी मुहैया कर रहा है। मैं बन रही हूँ उसका सामना करने के लिए, उसका जोड़ बनने के लिए। कभी सोचा है कोई अपना मुकाबिल खुद ही बनाए, असबाब मुहैया करे, उसको अपनी जात पर एतमाद करना सिखा दे, और फिर वो फनकार है, अपने फन का कमाल दिखाने से पहले बार बार रद्द करता है, तोड़ता है और फिर बनाता है। इसके मैार से नीचे कुछ भी काबिल कबूल नहीं। अब अपनी जात की जौहर पेश करने का वक्त है, दिखाने का वक्त है। तो फन और फनकार दोनों दो रूहें बन जाते हैं बराबर की। यही तो वो शऊरी मोहब्बत है जो ना होने से होने और होने से मुकम्मल होने के अमल को दरकार है। Okay. First, I
Ah,
want to,
you
yeah,
see, I was just reacting, and
yeah.
I didn't know it was the final sentence. But like when I were like, there's a point. My finger comes up, and on that last sentence,
Oh,
my
yes.
finger came up like that. So, interesting,
Okay.
interesting. Do me a favor, Beena. Will you
Yeah.
email me the English version? Then I can, when we can do the editing inside the email, I can send it back to you. And it's a lot easier.
Okay, but first let me tell you what I was reading. It is in Urdu, so
Oh, I
let
thought
me.
you've translated it already as well.
No, no.
Okay. All right.
I just right now I opened that old note diary and I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah. I
reading
thought I thought that's what so you were editing the Urdu.
that. No, I
Oh.
didn't say that, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, oh no, I just wondered what you were doing then. Sorry. I was just
Mhm. Okay. Uh, बस इस बार मोहब्बत शऊरी है, तमाम हवास, तमाम ही जज्बात और तमाम ही रुझानात के साथ। बस इस बार मोहब्बत, इट्स काइंड ऑफ लाइक पोइट्री, आई डोंट नो हाउ इट कम्स
it is poetry. Okay.
because it is in a rhythm. I don't know.
Yes, yes, I heard that. All right, hold on. Let me find my email,
Mhm.
and I don't know why my things are cock idea. Can't see. Okay. Then I'll type it as you read it. Is that will that work? Will that help?
Oh yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So go ahead, because you're going to translate it now, right, Beena? Where'd you go?
Yes, just right now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready. Go ahead.
Uh, I don't know this expression how to translate it. Okay, this part. Okay, this is now this time. Okay, yes. Now this time, love will be conscious with all the senses, with all the emotions, and with all the uh,
Now, this time, love will be conscious, and then after that,
yes, with all the emotions, with all the senses, and with all the I don't know why I use that word rujhanat. Let me have the translation for that.
all right.
Yeah, what we
Okay.
call it?
While you do that, I'm just gonna
Inclination, I guess.
with all the inclinations, with all our inclinations.
Oh yes,
Okay, give me
oh
one.
yes, yes, exactly,
I just have to step
exactly.
away from the from
Okay,
from the microphone and the
okay,
keyboard here in a second. So, all right, I'll be in a moment. One moment.
okay.
All righty then. Okay. So, and with all the limitations or our limitations, which do you want?
No, not limitations, but inclinations.
Inclinations. Okay. Our or the?
The, not okay.
Okay.
This is
With all.
okay. I'm actually translating as it is what I wrote at that time. I'm not
All right.
editing.
Then we can edit afterwards. Okay.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
don't want to just make it more sensible, just now because
Oh, I
this
see.
is
Okay. Good.
yeah,
Good. Good. Good.
yeah.
Good. Good.
I'm
Good.
not doing anything to that. If it is nonsense, yes, it is nonsense.
No problem. No problem. Keep
Yeah.
going. Keep going.
Okay, and this time love will be conscious with all the senses, with all the emotions, with all the inclination. Yes, this time love will be conscious. There is only
No,
one
you
rule.
go too fast for me. This time,
Okay,
love will be conscious. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Then
Okay. Uh, there is only one rule. I don't
there
know.
is only one rule.
Yes, there is only one rule
Mm-hmm. Only one rule. Yeah.
to make yourself credible.
Only one rule. Hold on. Let me go back and put a to make yourself credible.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Credible. To make yourself credible. Okay.
To pay due respect to your decisions.
To make yourself credible. To pay due respect
Yes.
to your
To your
decision.
decisions. Yes.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And to show gratitude to universe for the consciousness.
Gratitude to, I'm going to just put in the universe, yeah?
Yes. Yes. To the universe
To the universe. To the universe
for
for?
the given consciousness.
Wow. For the given consciousness. Uh-huh.
Okay. Love.
New paragraph.
Yes.
Love.
It is like stating something. So it is just saying love and
Yes.
then continue the second sentence.
Yes.
अपने पास मौजूद. Okay. Love.
Up, knee.
No, 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 no. Don't do this.
Just
Don't
being
do this.
naughty.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just being naughty. Yeah, just gotta have fun.
Okay. Love. How to say that the thing which you already own, which you have inside you.
Love already inside us.
Oh yes.
Is that what you
Or
mean?
existing, already
Ah,
existing.
already existing.
Love, the already existing love.
Already existing inside us, or just
Okay, inside us, already existing inside.
Ah, okay.
The clever, the conscious.
The clever.
Yeah,
Wow. The
the clever,
conscious. Uh-huh.
the clever, the conscious love.
Oh, the clever, the conscious love. Ah, wow. 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 This is magical stuff, man.
Love, which is ready to protect itself, to be broken.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and armored. Oh, you're so amazing. I don't know analogies. It is interesting. Uh, I'm not actually articulating it right. It is mohabbat, the already existing love, which we already. How to say that the love we already have? How to say that?
Well, just like that, love. This
Okay.
instead of already existing inside, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, he said which we already have.
Yes. Love, which already have, which we already have. Okay.
Well, let's just say it that way, which we already have.
Okay. Do
Love,
this because this is
which
something
we
existing
already
inside is not
have.
making sense with the words in Urdu I wrote there.
Love, which we already have.
Yes.
Clever,
Be
the conscious
clever.
love. Love, which is ready to protect itself, to be broken.
Yeah.
Okay, what comes next then?
Okay.
I'm hoping there's another love, but because three of them would be good.
Okay. Yes, because there is.
Ah, all right. Okay, so
I need a word for armored
why? What's wrong with armored?
because I use the word, but it makes sense in Urdu
Ah,
that
like defensive.
not defensive,
Well,
just
give me more context. It's hard to just give. Without
uh,
context, it's difficult to give sentence.
actually, what I was doing there, it is articulating consciousness, and I'm saying that the love is conscious and which is clever, which is smart, which is ready to protect itself to be hurt or broken, and the armored one like a warrior who who sees, who observe, who watch every step on his or her beloved, and I actually said that which actually observe every single twist of hair of his or her beloved. Huh.
Wow, I just go by it line by line because
Yeah.
then we can come back and tune it because you've got so much profoundness and armored sounds perfect here.
Okay. So that's okay. Just write it down. Love, which we already have, the clever, the conscious love, which is ready to protect itself, to be broken. Love, the armored love. You can say that.
Or just
Love.
armored love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm. Anticipated. Oh God.
Huh.
Anticipated love. Yeah.
And
Anticipating or anticipated?
depends either way. Uh,
Okay.
it depends what you mean to say. It can go either way. Yeah. Your love can be anticipating, or it can be love that's been
Because
anticipating.
we are addressing the love like as an entity
Yeah,
itself. So we can say that anticipated love.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Oh God.
yeah. Because this would imply that we have love that is armored. We also have a love that we are anticipating in the future, right?
Ah,
So
okay.
like
So,
we have
armored love,
love.
anticipated love, which observe, which foresee every step.
Hang on, which observes,
Yeah.
which foresees, yeah,
Every step coming towards.
every
Yeah. How to
step
say that coming towards love?
coming.
Coming towards, because I'm using love as an entity. So how to say that? Coming towards itself. Yes, we can say
Coming
that.
towards itself. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Watching every step.
Which foresees every step, or which uh,
Yes,
every
which
step.
foresees every steps coming towards itself. Itself, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense right now. But
Oh yeah, oh it does.
okay.
Oh, it makes total sense what you written. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's really profound. This is really magical stuff. It's fantastic.
Uh, how to say that? Because this is the first time I'm doing something like this. Uh, it is actually a total opposite of what I used to do. Like I was
Well,
doing,
we're stretching the boundaries of Beena's love and of Beena herself. So it's all brilliant.
I was translating for myself and for others from English to Urdu, and now I'm saying from Urdu to English, but not just ordinary like everyday conversation,
Yeah,
but something which is strange in itself.
right. Yeah, but that's magical, Beena. You're translating your intent. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's
I
huge.
okay. I'm just trying to explain what I've written here. That love is so conscious, so observant, which actually
Oh, must I
observe.
write that? Sorry.
No, no. Just I'm just hearing right now. Just
Oh, oh.
for me to write
Is this
it.
the whole thing, or are we finished translating or not yet?
No, 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 no. I'm
Oh,
just sharing something in between because I want to know how to articulate this, how to explain this. But
oh. I mean,
we will
just
just
what you
say
were
this.
saying is so poetic. That's why I didn't want to lose it. You see?
Okay. Uh, I'm just saying that here, uh, that love, which observe every single step, or like every steps coming towards itself, which observe every twist and turn of the hair, single hair of, no, not single, every hair of its beloved, and never assume that the beloved is innocent. Yes,
Wow.
beloved
But we need
knows.
to. I need to type this though.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So because otherwise it's going to get lost. So every step coming itself, and then after that,
And observe every 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 twist and turn of, no, and observe all twists and turns
each.
of every hair. I don't know how to say that in Urdu, in English.
No, observes each twist and turn. That's perfect right there.
Yes,
Okay.
and
Next.
never assume that the beloved is innocent or ignorant.
Never assume love
Assume,
is.
yeah. No, beloved. It is not, now we are not talking about love, but for the person
Oh,
who
never
you love.
assumes beloved.
Yeah. Yes.
Never assumes
Yes.
the. It should be the beloved, but
Okay.
okay. We
Yes.
can make
Okay.
it, maybe leave it as just beloved.
Okay.
Never assumes the beloved is.
Is innocent or ignorant.
Never assumes
Or actually,
is
just innocent. Just
is.
innocent.
Uh, okay, ignorant was good there too, but doesn't matter.
Okay.
Let's do it like this for now.
Hmm. Never accept. Okay, no, no, don't write this because I already said that. Never assumes. It is actually here. It is never accepts.
Well, this,
Instead of assume, it is actually never accepts.
oh, never accepts the beloved.
Yes,
Ah, I
yes.
see. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
Okay, and know very well.
This is a new paragraph?
Yeah, no, it is. It is just.
Oh,
It is just
still, still.
continuation. Yes, knows very well.
Knows very well.
Okay, and here's a word I use. I need to look for translation because it is something really unusual word I use here,
Nice.
even in Urdu.
So instead of looking at it in the dictionary, by the way, look it up in a thesaurus. A
Hmm.
thesaurus gives you a greater range than a dictionary will for what it means in
Okay.
terms, So I'm just saying,
Okay.
I use that when I want to get a fuller understanding of a word. I don't just look it up in a dictionary. Dictionaries are very limited because they're space limited, but thesauruses are very excellent.
Okay. I'm sharing with you so we can see that I'm using the correct word or not. What I'm saying here in Urdu is that yes, love never accept that the beloved is innocent or ignorant. Knows very well that the net is in process of
The net, like as in a fishing net,
yes, like a fishing net.
is in the process of encapsulating, maybe.
Yes, not encapsulating, but the knitting process of that. Yes, the knitting process. I don't know how to say that.
Well, just let's say it knows very well the netting process.
Not netting process. It is knitting.
Oh,
KNI.
knitting,
Knitting.
knitting. Okay,
Okay.
well, that's fantastic. It's very poetic. The knitting process. What about the knitting process?
Knows very well. The net is in. It is something really unusual.
Well, keep going, keep going. It's coming, it's coming. It's exciting.
It is like what I was trying to say that yes, I'm aware that somewhere or like on other side that yes, someone is actually knitting a fishing net. I know that this is in process. That the net
Knows
is
very
being
well the knitting process
is,
is
is
being
on. Yeah, is being
the knitting process uh,
of
uh,
web.
uh,
Web, no. Yes, web cop. We can
of
say that.
another of another creates a net, something like that.
Okay, okay. For a time, yes, it's okay. So we can move on and we can come later to see. And the net, which could be, uh, here's another interesting word I use, ankabut. Ankabut
Creates
is,
a net, which could
yes,
be okay.
yes, which could be, let me, what we call the, the web a spider may actually make.
A spider web, a web,
Okay,
just a web.
okay.
Ah,
Uh,
creates a net, which could be a web.
a web,
That what you
yes,
mean?
yes,
Ah,
or a garland,
or a what?
or a garland.
Or a garland?
Yes,
Wow, that's a very unusual jump.
yes.
Are you sure you did? Oh, that's interesting. A garland.
And
That's
yeah, this is what I actually wrote. Yeah.
oh, it's fantastic. I just want to make sure that garland. You the term garland is what you mean.
Uh, it is actually the word is in Urdu is mala, like the string of pearl ladies used to wear in their neck.
Oh, so a garland is a decorative wreath of flowers, leaves, or other
Oh
material.
yeah, yeah.
Garlands can be worn on the head or around the neck. That's what you mean, yeah?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, I was just checking.
Hmm.
That's very fantastic. So, um, yeah, that's very profoundly poetic. It's really magical. I love it.
And say okay, and this again it is like okay, bus apke mohabbat. Uh, okay, let me see. And yes, this time the love will be.
Is this a new paragraph or still same?
Yes, yes,
New paragraph.
yes, kind of.
This
I don't know
time
because yes, yes, actually,
the
say it like
love will be.
no, say it like yes, this time.
I got you. Yes. Ah, this time the love will be, or just love will be.
Okay, yes, love will be. Ah, will be
Will be what?
self trust.
Will be what?
Ah, will be the self trust.
Will be just self trust or this self
Yes,
trust?
the self trust because I emphasize on that in Urdu.
Or the trust of self?
Oh yes, okay, yes. Oh, oh. Let's come. Let's see. Okay, let's see.
Is this all of it?
Yes, no, the next one, the next paragraph.
Oh,
Okay, and it
okay.
starts with let's see.
Oh, I see. Oh. I thought you were saying it to me. Let's see. Uh-huh.
Let's see a dance on. I don't know how to say that in on the edge of sword or blade of sword. How to say that
On
in
the, on the blade's edge, on the sword's edge, either way.
yeah yes. Let's see a dance on the blade's edge. This is the dance. This is the real dance.
Let's see. A dance
Yes,
on the blade's edge is the real dance.
yes. This is the real dance.
This is the real dance. I'm just putting in the caps myself here. Just seems appropriate
Oh yeah.
anyway. But
Okay.
this is the real dance. Let's see a dance on the blade's edge. This is the
Say
real.
that. Let's watch instead of let's see
Okay.
because it is actually some like someone is inviting. Let's watch. Let's say
All
like
right. Yeah,
let's
yeah,
watch.
yeah.
Let's watch a dance on the blade's edge. This is the real dance.
So take out the comma here. Let's watch a dance on the blade's edge. This is the real dance.
A warrior do with open eyes.
Uh,
A sprint warrior actually. Oh my
a
god. Oh my god.
spirit.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
A spirit. This is the real dance. A spirit warrior dances.
Yes.
Wow.
God. Oh my god. I was not aware of these concepts before, sir. This
Aha! See,
this
we're
is
living backwards, Beena. We're living backwards. There's a magic intertwinedness, like Donna was saying, that post on unconditional love was basically her heart. You know, she may as well have written it. We are intertwined in more ways than one. In some
I
way.
was not aware of this
I
spirit
know, I
warrior
know,
concept.
I know, I know, but that's the thing. In some way, we are living. We have known each other for a long time, and maybe in some,
Ah,
the energy reality, we're talking about these things for years already, and now it's just coming through into this reality. Who knows?
it
I don't
is
know how to.
actually blowing my mind away.
Yeah.
It is actually how How it is possible?
Ah, that's we're gonna find out. That's what we need to learn to perceive energy directly, so that we can see how it's possible.
Oh, because when you were sharing, I said, okay, yes, this is something really exciting.
This is beautiful stuff. So keep going, keep going. I don't want to lose your momentum here. This is really fantastic. Is that the end of it or no? Doesn't seem like it's too short still, huh? From what you were reading before. Oh, excuse me.
I don't know.
No one wrote back to you and said, what are you talking about in terms of these investigations and turning over every stone?
No, there was a chain, and I don't know if it's part of this email or a subsequent email, where I believe Ambassador Bolton pushed back and said he did not want a call to President Zelensky made by President Trump until after the parliamentary elections.
So that would explain why it was moved from the next day, July 20th to the 25th, right?
That's right.
But Ambassador Bolton is not on this email, is he?
I don't think he is, no.
Now, you were asked by Mr. Castor if there are any other key witnesses who might be able to help with our investigation. And you mentioned Brian McCormick, right, the Chief of Staff for Secretary Perry?
I did.
You are aware that the committee subpoenaed him, are you not?
I wasn't aware of that.
And that he refused to come testify? Are you also aware that Mr. Mulvaney was subpoenaed by the committee and refused to come testify?
I did read that in the newspaper, yes.
Are you also aware that Robert Blair was subpoenaed and refused to come testify?
I think I'm aware of that.
And that Secretary Perry was asked to come testify and refused?
I am aware of that as well.
So would you include them, as well as Secretary Pompeo, as key witnesses that would be able to provide some additional information on this inquiry?
I think they would.
Now, this was not the first time, as you indicated, that Mr. Mulvaney heard about these investigations into Burisma and the 2016 election. Is that right?
I don't know what Mr. Mulvaney heard or didn't hear. I think there's been a huge amount of exaggeration over my contact with Mr. Mulvaney. It was actually quite limited.
Well, he certainly didn't indicate. He certainly indicated a familiarity with what you were talking about in this July 19th email.
Right, because I think Mr. Mulvaney was in the May 23rd briefing with President Trump. I don't remember because there were people sitting behind us that were coming and going when we were sitting in front of President Trump's desk.
Now, you said that you don't have a recollection of referencing Mulvaney in the July 10th meeting in Ambassador Bolton's office. Is that right? Or
I don't recall.
So when both Fiona Hill and Colonel Vindman testified that in response to a question from Ukrainian officials at that July 10th meeting about scheduling a White House visit, that you said, well, I spoke with Mr. Mulvaney and it will be scheduled after they announce these investigations. Do you have any reason to dispute that characterization?
I don't have any reason to agree or dispute. I just don't remember.
So if they both remembered it and they both then went and spoke to the NSC legal advisor about it, you would trust that whatever they related to the NSC legal advisor would be accurate?
I trust that they related to the NSC legal advisor. I don't know whether I said it, and I don't know which conversation. Again, I've had very, very limited conversations with Mr. Mulvaney.
This email indicates that you spoke to President Zelensky and were relaying what he said to very senior officials. Is that right?
Which email?
Sorry, the July 19th email, where you say the subject is I talked to Zelensky just now.
I got it.
Was there some sort of assurance that President Zelensky needed to provide about what he would say to President Trump in order just to get the phone call?
I think that part was verbal, and then there were a lot of communications going around back and forth with the Ukrainians, and that's when someone, and I don't remember who, came up with the idea of a draft statement so there would be no misunderstanding about what, in fact, the Ukrainians would say and would be willing to say that we could rely on and negotiate something on a piece of paper.
So just to place you in time, we're going to get to that draft statement, which was in August. This is July 19th, before the July 25th call. Do you remember whether there was a need from any of the White House officials or other national security officials for President Zelensky to provide some assurance of what he would say to President Trump before a phone call, not the meeting, but a phone call was scheduled?
there was initially apparently a condition, but that condition was obviously dropped because the phone call took place and there was no such statement made. The phone call took place, as you said, on the 25th of July.
When you say there was no such statement that took place, what do you mean?
Well, the Ukrainians never made their public statement prior to the phone call on the 25th of July.
Right, but we're not talking about a public statement. What I was asking is whether President Zelensky needed to relay to you or the other American officials that he would assure President Trump that he would do these investigations in a phone call. That is,
in my email, I obviously had just spoken with him, and he being Zelensky, and he said that he was prepared to receive the call and he would make those assurances to President Trump on that call, and then presumably that would then lead to the White House meeting.
And you had been discussing this phone call for several weeks now, is that right?
Yes, with Volker, with Perry, with Giuliani through Volker and Perry.
And then right after you sent this email assuring the others that he will discuss the investigations and will turn over every stone, the Burisma and 2016 election investigations, Mr. Mulvaney responded that he asked to set up the call for the next day. Is that right?
That's what it says.
Now, let's go to that press statement that you were discussing in August. And you testified, I believe, that you understood that Rudy Giuliani was representing the president's interests with regard to Ukraine. Is that right?
That's what we all understood.
And when you all, who do you mean we all?
Secretary Perry, Ambassador Volker, myself.
In August, you and Ambassador Volker were coordinating with Andrei Yermak, the Zelensky aide, about a press statement. And I want to pull up some of the text exchanges that you were referring to, which, as you acknowledge, helps you refresh your recollection. Is that right?
And I think Taylor was involved in those initial discussions as well.
Well, he's not on any of these text messages, so he does not remember that. But let's go to the first one.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Power outage.
What's that?
Power outage.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, I'm hoping you translated more while you're about it. It's very exciting, this Beena. I love it. And you know what? I messaged Donna and I said, her response to the unconditional love post has inspired you to go look up, some. And I said, it's the attention energy. It's putting things out. It's very exciting.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, and in that, okay, I'm just hearing, not for typing. I actually clearly mentioned a spirit warrior, and
Wow.
it is like an attitude showing that, okay, yes, just let's watch the dance of a spirit warrior, which he does with open eyes, with the consciousness
Well, let me
on
write
his
that. Let me
side.
write that. With open arms.
With open eyes.
Oh, eyes. Better. And then with open what?
With wisdom and awareness on his side.
With open eyes and say again?
Wisdom and awareness on his side.
Mm. At their side?
At his side.
Oh, I was taking out the gender.
Or by his side. It is like it's saying that they are with, like, he is with wisdom and consciousness and
I'm
awareness.
just saying by their side to make it gender specific.
Okay.
Like
It
Allah.
is like, Okay. No, this is what I'm saying that about a spirit warrior. A
Uh-huh.
spirit warrior who
Yeah.
dances open eyes with wisdom and with awareness by his side.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
I can say his if you want, but it means
Oh,
the same
okay.
to say
Now,
there.
now I understand. Yes. There. Yes.
A spirit warrior, it is like Allah, they don't have a gender, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. The dance of being, capital B, being.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Next one.
Okay. The dance of being and in celebration
Mm.
of being a small b
Oh.
of being able
Yeah.
to be capital B, all caps B, B-E,
The dance of being in celebration.
of being able to be.
Yeah. I'm just getting it for the flow. You see, the dance of being
Yes.
in celebration of being able to be. You see, it changes the rhythm. If I said in celebration of being able to be, then the being
Oh
becomes kind
yes.
of heavy. You see now,
Ah. Oh
you
yes.
see? So very simple but profound. Yeah, the change, the little shift. Yeah.
Oh, yes. And now this time,
New paragraph.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm aware that universe itself watching me,
That universe or the universe.
the universe
I'm aware. The universe is watching me.
is also watching. You can say
Better.
the universe is also watching.
Nice. Nice. Wow, it's beautiful. And
It's also watching that love, capital L, love.
mhm. Sorry, capital L love. I tried to type it, but I
Yes,
don't know
that's
for.
okay. It's okay.
I mean, I went shift something, and for whatever reason, it doesn't always take for me, so I have to pay.
Sure, it's okay.
It's just a curiosity.
Okay. We have a concept that a human being is made of majorly. Yes, we have all four elements: fire, earth, and all the things. But majorly, we are from earth. The
Right.
predominant factor is earth. So in this sentence, I'm saying that yes, now the universe is also watching. That love itself is providing me the earth for my creation.
That love itself is providing me the earth.
For my creation. For my creation, yes. I don't know how to say this in English, but it
Ah,
is
that's
something which is like intertwined. Like, yes, I am being here and I'm telling this thing or narrating all these things, but yes, the love itself is providing and the earth for my creation. So it is like I am watching my own creation. I am
Yeah.
observing my own
Yeah.
creation.
Well, let's just put that in there.
And I am in the process. And I am the process. Oh my God.
Observing the process.
No, I said that, okay, I'm observing my own creation,
Yeah.
observing the process. What is it? And I am the process.
Okay. I just took out the and because too
Yeah,
many ands
okay.
until your poetry in a hurry. So
Oh, yeah, yeah,
any writing really. So
yeah.
okay, and now this time I'm aware the universe is also watching. That love itself is providing me the earth for my creation. I'm observing my own creation, observing the process. I am the process. See how it gets all dramatic now, you see?
Oh, yes, what I was writing, what I was thinking at that time.
Is that the
Why?
end is that the end of the poem?
No,
Oh,
it
well,
is
let's keep
still.
going. Let's keep going. Never mind. We can leave the commentary for later. We will have to finish the translation. This is magical stuff. This is really beautiful, Beena. This is a really profound thing. It's like that post of mine. You know, it came deep from the heart. It's very, very deep and real and magical and profound. So yeah, let's keep going.
Okay.
Hmm.
भैया कह रहा है, मैं बन रही हूँ उसका सामना कर रही हूँ.
Say that again. Oh, you're busy translating. I got you. All right, take your time. I'm going to make a last slice of toast here. So.
Okay, okay. I am observing the process. I am the process.
Hello world, hello world, hello, hello, hello world. Hello world, hello world, hello, hello, hello world. I'm watching hearings on the impeachment hearings of Trump and his ambassador that he appointed, that donated $1 million to campaign so he can be an ambassador. This guy is just screwing them over royally in every possible orifice you can imagine. He's a bit of a, let's just say it, he's not the most sharpest fellow out there, and he's just basically, spilling everything now. It's all coming out. It's all coming out. It's fantastic.
And the interesting part here is that the same is happening in Pakistan also. Exactly same.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
People actually are
Fantastic.
talking about impeachment. Yes.
Oh, brilliant. 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 The world is changing, Beena. The world is changing. We're getting real magic happening in a very profound way. This thing of Pluto and Saturn, where you said the hidden is coming out. Yeah, look
Yes.
in these hearings. Exactly, this guy he's spilling the beans about not the simple stuff, which to him it's like, well, this is kind of just what we did, and okay, this one said this, and then that said that, but the implications, it's all he's not quite getting quite the full implications, or if he does, he's sort of forced to say what's going on. He doesn't really have a choice, but it's that hiddenness that's coming out, the stuff that they take for granted, and that they don't think is wrong, but really is, and it's just amazing. So it's fascinating. It's really, really, really profound, and it's really necessary. Olivia and I talked a lot about this, and we've been waiting for this to happen before even from before he was even elected already. We kind of ran the extrapolation, and we said, hey, at least soon after he was elected, I should say. Well, we saw that he was involved with the Russians before he was elected, and then afterwards we said, at some point all the stuff's going to come out, And then it's going to be this big wake up for the world, you know, and for Americans especially. So now it's coming. It's very exciting to see, you know. I mean, we paid attention to this very specifically because it's very connected to the book, you know. So exciting to see. Anyway, I'm glad to hear that it's the same as happening in Pakistan. That's good. That's good.
Oh yes.
That's very good.
And again, another interesting thing is that after writing this, I wrote about the unconscious love.
Ah, wow, 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 wow. Huh.
I'm actually laughing. I don't know. It is funny. It is really funny.
Well, it's magical. Beena, we go to the courts of cosmic conscience. I am, sorry. I have this conception. I call it the courts of conscience, the cosmic courts of conscience. Okay, so in the cosmic courts of conscience, this is where you go to resolve matters that you struggle with, right? And and it's a place where there's no possibility of nonsense or bullshit or anything. It's like this is just pure truth, and you know, no reservations. It's just everything is right out there in the open. We're taking things to their end extreme, right? In the cosmic courts of conscience, if I said, hey, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm bringing Beena before the cosmic courts of conscience because I've got a beef with Beena. Oh,
Yeah.
what the hell? What the hell is going on here now? Say, yes, Beena, you apologize for yourself. And I don't think there's ever anything that you need to apologize for yourself for. So now I say, okay, the judge from the cosmic courts, was a whole bunch of them, they say, yes, Beena, is this true? Is there actually something in you which is legitimate that you feel, or not that you feel, it's legitimately that you need to apologize for? I remember this is in front of the cosmic courts of conscience, not that you're doing this in public or whatever, but as a real thing, in the courts. Is there something that you need to apologize for in your being?
No.
No.
Not in my being. Yes.
No, exactly. Not in your being. Exactly. This is about your being. In other words, is there something that Beena, as a person in who she is, has to apologize for?
Say it again.
Is there something Beena, as a person, who she is now, is there anything at all Beena, as a person, needs to apologize for?
No, not really. But
No,
yes,
not really at all. Never mind. No, not really. Hell no. Remember, you're in front of the courts of conscience. There's no amelioration. There's no politeness here. There's no modesty or humility. No, this is all just strictly absolute truth here. So when you say not really, well, that implies sort of maybe. No. Yes, maybe in the regular world because you have to ameliorate things in capital D diplomacy. But yeah, in the courts of conscience, is there anything that you need to apologize for?
no.
No, exactly.
But even in regular world,
Exactly.
there is only
Exactly.
one thing in my life.
Exactly. Exactly. In other words, stop doing it.
Okay. Okay.
That's the bottom line, right? There's no reason for it. There's no logic for it. There's no need for it. So there's no, that apologize laugh that you just had a little moment ago. No need for it, right?
Okay. But in a regular world also, there is only one thing in my life which I
Exactly.
feel that, yes, this is the place, this is the point I'm compromising because there are few things which are very normal things, very normal, not bad at all, but somehow there are other people involved in that and they restrict me. They actually ask me to never share all these things. So, and it is also involved my life, like events also. So I feel reluctant there to. I need to sometimes just don't don't share or just
Mm,
twist. Yes, a bit twist few
right.
things.
Well,
So
that's
this is
different.
yeah.
That has nothing to do with apologizing.
Hmm.
When you said, "Oh, this is also bringing up a post or something about unconscious love," and then you laughed with that apology.
Because it is really funny. I'm not actually laughing for apologizing, but yes, it was before. But now it is funny because when you were saying these things, I had no idea what I have written there because it was actually not in my mind. And it
Ah,
was something, just random thoughts I wrote somewhere. And but the word was there, yet conscious love. And this
right.
is the first time in our conversation this term came
Well,
up.
that apology laugh, what I'm calling an apology laugh, is you
Mhm.
apologizing for being profound.
Mm, okay,
You
I
probably
will
do
not.
it as being embarrassed, like you're tempering the profoundness of your poem, right? But just own it. It's a profound poem, is it not? A profound piece of writing, not necessarily a poem, just a profound piece of writing. Insight, elucidation. What you've written here is Beena. We're in the courts of conscience now, right? Remember, so what you
Okay.
wrote here, I say, okay, Beena, I put it to you. Is this what you've written here, Beena? Real Beena. Beena Sid. In other words, be Sid, be real, be true. Yeah. Is this you? Or is this stuff that you've just like, I don't know, plagiarized from somewhere? Or is this your heart, your soul, your
No,
innermost?
it is purely mine.
Exactly. Exactly. This is you. Even doesn't matter if you use the words from elsewhere. Even you didn't in this case, but even if you did, it still is you because you're expressing the realness of you. Yes.
Yes.
So how can you apologize or be embarrassed about that? How? How without it being bullshit? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm giving you a hard time a little bit, but I'm playing a little bit, but I'm being intentional too, in this that you cannot apologize for being yourself. You cannot, Beena. It's a crime against the universe. And in the cosmic courts of conscience, they're going to tell you that. Say, you keep doing this shit, Beena, you're going to get smacked by the court. We're going to find you in contempt. We're going to find you in contempt of yourself, not of the court, of yourself.
Which is really hard to
Now,
face our own selves. Oh God. To be accountable in front of our own
exactly.
self. Oh
We
God.
cannot apologize for ourselves. If we do, we become in contempt of ourselves. And this is a crime against the universe. The crime against ourselves that is just, there's no justification for it. None whatsoever. Right? So, at the end of the day,
Yes.
the only thing you can do is own your profoundness, and that's it. Just, it is what it is. I wrote something that's profound. I like it. I really enjoy it. Just own it. Don't you enjoy this writing? Don't you like it? Don't you love it?
Yes, but I'm surprised also. Yes.
Well, you can own the surprise too.
I'm actually
I
surprised by
love.
own writing.
And then like you can put a little disclaimer in your post. Say, hey, this is something I wrote a while back, and I'm coming back to it, and I'm really enjoying how I'm surprising myself that I wrote something that has a moreness to it, that it came out really well. It's like, wow, I'm really impressed by my own writing, or pleased, or enjoying. You don't have to say impressed. I'm really pleased. I'm really enjoying that this came out of me. Just it's very modest and humble, but you're owning it and being modest at the same time. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
You have to own the fact that you can write profound stuff, that you have profound stuff in you. We all do. It's not something that makes you any different to anybody else necessarily. You're just connecting to it. That's all. You just made the effort, right?
Yes.
So simple as that. Yeah. I'm just saying, though, to apologize for the self, no. That will not do, Beena. That will not do, right?
Yes.
I mean, you see the detriments of it longer term. It's not just a detriment, it's a devastation of self. To apologize for the self is to devastate the self. That's why it is contempt of self, in a way. Yeah? Big deal, yeah?
Yes, it is.
All right.
I'm actually just trying to articulate or translate the last sentence of this conscious love. That this is the conscious love which I don't know how to say this.
The conscious love of your conscience.
No, there is something about which uh, which requires. Okay, yes, which is required. This is the conscious. This is the conscious love, which is required to, which is required for is required how to say this from not
Say it
being.
clearly and then we can improve it. That's all.
No, actually, there's a twist because uh, Urdu grammar is totally different. The structure of sentence is totally different. We
Yeah.
have different placing of verbs and nouns,
Right,
and
right.
in English is it different. So I'm just trying to do that.
Well, we can
Okay,
write it
this
in
is
like, opposite. It doesn't matter the grammar.
no. It is not about grammar, but it could change the whole meaning of that
Ah, okay.
sentence. Yeah. Okay, this is the conscious love which is required for to be from not being and from being to
Oh, that sounds very
oh,
profound.
to be oh, from not being to being and from being to okay, we can do this in a small and then okay, then we say that to be. Okay, yes, now it makes sense.
All
Now
right.
it did.
All right. So what's the next sentence after I am the process?
Okay. And I am the process.
Excuse me.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
You inhale something?
Yeah. Some breadcrumbs, I think, from toast. Something. I don't know. Very nice. All right. Say when.
Okay. I'm observing my own creation, observing the process. I am the process. And in the process, I am in the process.
I am the process, and
I am in the process.
I am the process in the process. Next.
The process of being.
In the process of being.
To where's the sound? When is the sound again? Uska. Okay. Uh, it is like, okay, I'm using the word, the term love as an entity, and saying that I am
So
in
just
process.
in the process of being love. That's it. That's that. Right there.
Oh yes, oh yes,
That's it. Bingo.
yes, yes.
At the end of the poem or no?
Oh yes, oh
It
yes.
is.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh yes, wow.
That's it.
But yes, but yes, at the end there is a sentence. This
Ah,
is a conscious love, but I think that it is
no,
not
no, no,
necessary
no.
now.
The last sentence is
That this is the process. This conscious love is
this to me is conscious love.
which enables us
Ah,
to be capital B,
uh-huh.
to be from. Uh, there is a twist in that. That in Urdu I wrote it like that. This is a conscious love, which is required uh, for the process of. Uh, I don't know how to say that.
The process of becoming real, of
No,
enlightenment.
no, 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 no. It is a bit. It is a bit twisted. You can say that. Uh,
Okay. Ah, well,
which is
find out.
required for. Which is required to be to be from. I don't know. It is too difficult for me to say
Which
that.
no, keep going. Which is required.
Which is required to be. Which is required from not being to be,
Ah,
and from be.
to move from not being to being.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
From not being to be. Yes.
to move from not being
Not being to be.
to being. Just in the tense, it needs to be being.
Yes. And from being
And from being to
to be.
ah,
That's it.
wow,
Huh.
wow, 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 wow. So then, I think these capital B's must come away here. Then, right?
Okay.
This to me is conscious love, which is required to move or to journey or travel or transform. Move just seems but weak
To
here.
transform,
Yeah, that
which
sounds
is
more
which
like.
is non-poetic, yes, but it
No,
is
no, the
appropriate.
poetic is now. The move was unpoetic. Transform is poetic. To transform from not being to being and from being to be. This is a hell of a poem, Beena. This is absolute magic here. Okay, you gotta go sleep, by the way, girl. So, all right, I tell you what, I'm gonna just email this to you, and you can
Okay.
play with it, and then tomorrow maybe we can go over and just do some editing on it.
Okay, just let me read it from the beginning in English.
Okay, okay,
Now this
I'll read it
time.
for you.
Oh yes, please.
Okay, now this time, love will be conscious with the emotions, with the senses, and with all the inclinations. Yes, this time, capital L love, right? I can't help editing as you know.
Okay.
This time, love will be conscious. There is only one rule to make yourself credible. and pay due respect to your decisions, and to show gratitude. Just you see the end is it kills the rhythm, right?
Yes. Yes.
There is only one rule to make yourself credible: to pay due respect to your decision, to show gratitude to the universe for the given consciousness. The comma, yeah, love, which we already have, the clever, the conscious love. Love, which is ready to protect itself, to be broken. Love, armored love, and
To get broken, to be broken.
to which is ready to protect itself, to be broken. Yeah. Well, it's ready to protect itself, and it's also ready to be broken. Either way, it's poetic. It has multiple ways that you can read it.
Okay. Okay.
It's what
Okay.
makes it exciting, right? It's protecting itself from being broken, but it's also ready to be broken, and it's
Okay.
ready to protect itself from being broken. So there's a whole bunch of different ways, which is really magic.
Okay.
Love, armored love, anticipated love, which observes, which foresees every step coming towards itself, observes each twist and turn, never accepts the beloved as innocent, not is innocent, just a little bit
Oh
more,
yes.
as innocent
Yes.
or ignorant, knows very well the knitting process of another creates a net, which could be a web or a garland. Yes, this time love will be the trust of self. Let's watch a dance on the blade's edge. This is the real dance a spirit warrior dances with open eyes, wisdom, and awareness. By their side, the dance that by their side is redundant here. Yeah,
Oh yes.
it just kind of kills it. You know, the flow of it.
Yes. Yes. In Urdu, it makes sense, but now
Yeah.
it looks unnecessary.
This is the real
Irrelevant.
dance a spirit warrior dances with open eyes, wisdom, and awareness. The dance of being in celebration of being able to be. And now, this time, I think this needs to be, and now, comma, this time, I'm aware the universe is also watching. That love itself is providing me the earth, just earth, is providing me earth for my creation. I'm observing my own creation, observing the process. I am the process, in the process of being love. This to me is conscious love. Not, we can leave out which is. This to me is conscious love, required to transform from not being to being, and from being to be.
Yes.
You happy?
Now it sounds something. It sounds something really.
It's unbelievably magically profound. This is a fantastic poem. So I don't know. I'll just email this to you, and now actually I'll just read it one more time. Now, this
Okay.
time, love will be conscious with the emotions, with the senses, and with all the inclinations. Again, and can go right. Doesn't need to be there. Now, this time, love will be conscious with the emotions, with all the senses, with all the inclinations. Yes, this time, love will be conscious. Capital C conscious, yes?
Yes.
There is only one rule: to make yourself credible, to pay due respect to your decisions, to show gratitude to the universe for the given consciousness. Capital C consciousness. And I think a comma there. Love, which doesn't really matter, but in poetry the lines are like commas, but when you want a bit of extra pause for emphasis, then you add the comma. See what I mean?
Okay.
Love, which we already have, the clever, the conscious love. Love, which is ready to protect itself, to be broken. Love, armored love, anticipated love, which observes, which foresees every step coming towards itself, observes each twist and turn, never accepts the beloved as innocent or ignorant, knows very well the knitting process of another creates a net, which could be a web or a garland. Yes, this time love will be the trust of self. Again, an extra pause there. Yes, this time love will be the trust of self. Let's watch this dance on the blade's edge. Now, this is the real dance a spirit warrior dances. I think you can just say this is, it's redundant. Let's watch a dance on the blade's edge. The real dance a spirit warrior dances with open eyes, wisdom, and awareness. The dance of being in celebration of being able to see. And now, this time, I'm aware the universe is also watching, that love itself is providing me earth for my creation. That me can go out is also redundant. He's providing
Okay.
earth because it's for my creation.
Oh, yes, yes.
He's providing earth for my creation. I'm observing my own creation, observing the process. I am the process, in the process. And this own can be all caps maybe as well. Yeah, because when I read it, I automatically emphasized it. You see, because
Yes.
it's a very profound emphasis here. I'm aware the universe is also watching, that love itself is providing earth for my creation. I'm observing my own creation, observing the process. I am the process, in the process. See, love. This, to me, is conscious love. Required to transform from not being to being, and from being to be.
You should write Cell also here
No,
because you also did
no.
something.
I'm not transforming your content. I'm only editing. No, no,
Hmm.
no. I'm not. All I'm doing
Okay.
is formatting. I'm not changing your content one little bit. I'm simply, and it's also, remember you're translating. So all I'm doing is formatting. If I was changing your content, yes, then I'd put my name there. But no, I'm just the editor here. So no. That have nothing to do with your content. A good editor doesn't really change the content. If I do, then I would say, what about this? And then I would say, okay, you choose between this option or this option. Is this what you mean to say, or is this what you mean to say? That's, good editor always will suggest if there's content change. But I didn't change any of your content. I just brought your content to life. So no, no. It's like you painted the
Okay.
picture and all I'm doing is putting it in a frame, right? So an artist that, when the gallery hangs the painting, they choose the frame. The artist doesn't always choose the frame, right? Sometimes they do, but if I choose the frame, it has nothing to do with the art. I'm just putting it in a frame and hanging it in the gallery in a particular place. No, so I've got nothing to do with the art here. No, nothing at all.
Okay.
There you go. So that's absolutely fantastically magically awesome, Beena. That's a magical post. So now you're going to take time to find the pictures for this one and the other one also, right?
Oh, yes. Okay.
They absolutely require, profound pictures. Yeah, you can't skimp on the picture here, right?
Okay. Okay.
I mean, they really do need the right picture to go with them to really put it into that different category. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay. I will choose something. I
yeah.
will, and we will discuss. I will share with you
All right, brilliant. I love it.
also because you have an eye for this.
I absolutely just love it. I mean, I love this editing. Again, like I say, I'm really not doing anything content wise. I'm simply framing it you know, and just emphasis here and there to bring out the intent and the meaning and the magic and the profoundness. That's it. That's what the editor does. They just accentuate. They're not content. They don't provide. You wrote all the magic there. That poem. And again, whenever we write stuff like this, you know the if you look at famous poems that people know, like Shakespeare's sonnets or whatever. And sometimes you have drafts where the poets do it. They go through draft after draft after draft after draft, and they fiddle, they tweak each word, and so it's a long process. People don't realize it. And you coming to this, we did it in basically one go. There was no real re-editing here, very little. So this is quite magical how it came out. It's really something special. So just be aware of that. That's very, very special, very magical.
And the second one I wrote about the unconscious love, and I call it, okay, the
That'll
love.
have to wait for tomorrow because you got to go sleep.
Okay. Oh, what's the time?
It's
Oh
11
God. Oh
o'clock.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yes.
So,
Okay. Now I have to go. So
we'll do unconscious love tomorrow. Oh, I'm looking forward.
yes, of course. Of course, I will. I will
Fantastic.
share with you.
We'll do them all together because now you can even post them maybe as both together in the same post. Conscious love and unconscious love. I don't know.
Okay, we will
We'll
see.
see
We
tomorrow.
will see.
Yeah, we will see.
Okay.
We will see. That's fantastic.
Okay. Okay. So okay.
Oh, what magic. I love it. I love it. All right. Bye-bye,
Okay.
Beena.
Okay.
What fantasticness. What fantastic.
Oh yes, it is.
I love it. I love it. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Till later, actually.